Hello students. Today we will study a very important part of active and passive voice. That is when not to use by plus agent in passive voice. Generally when we change any active voice into passive voice, so we use third form of the verb. It's mandatory. Third form is always mandatory. And after third form we use preposition by, which is followed by the object. But in certain cases we need not use by plus agent. Today we'll study in detail about those situations only. So to begin with, we have if the subject is indefinite, we have to drop it into passive voice. Means what? Indefinite means when the speaker and the listener, means the people who are talking about the subject don't know anything about him or her, that person is indefinite. So drop it while changing active voice into passive voice. Next is if the agent is understood through context. If the people who are talking about are very much clear about who they are talking about, so obviously no need to use it again. Third is when the agent is big in number, that using by plus agent becomes just insignificant and illogical. So drop it. And fourth and the last category is if the structure of your active voice is subject is followed by verb, verb is followed by object, and object is followed by complement, then also we don't use by plus agent into passive voice. Now what is complement? Complement is actually the word that gives detail. If the word gives detail of subject, it is subject complement, and if the word gives detail of object, then it is object complement. So if your active voice belongs to any of these four categories, ensure that you have to drop by plus agent over there. Now let's see the list of indefinite subjects, the words which are used when we don't know about the doers and the agents. We don't know their names, we don't know their background, we know nothing about them. In that situation, we use any of the given words. What are they? Anybody, everybody, nobody, somebody, no one, anyone, someone, everyone, anything, everything, something, nothing, each, they, and people. If your active voice begins with any of these words, make sure drop them when you change that sentence into passive voice. So now we'll see some examples. So the first example is someone stole my wallet. So the person who is reporting this situation doesn't know anybody about the person who picked his wallet. Someone stole my wallet. So when we change this sentence into passive voice, so the passive becomes my wallet was stolen. We have to put full stop just after third form of the verb. Don't go beyond. The reason being it is useless. If we say my wallet was stolen by someone, then what's the use of using these words? Because they have become useless and superfluous. Next sentence is police have arrested the thief. Now change it. The thief has been arrested by police is no more required over here. The reason being we know that the word arrest shows that common people cannot arrest anybody. Arrest is a legal word that gives power only to the police department to catch people. Arrest means to catch with the legal authority. We can catch the wrongdoers and the criminals, but we can't arrest. So after arrest, using by police is extra. unnecessary and not required. So the passive becomes the thief has been arrested. That's why it gives sense that the person is arrested by police only. Moving to next is people speak English all over the world. When we change it into passive, English is spoken all over the world by the people is no more required in passive. The reason being we know that only human beings speak languages. So what is the use of using people? And then it's a very big and great number also. Next sentence is they will terminate his services. So his services will be terminated. Who can terminate the service? Only the people of management. This is very clear through the context. The board of directors has all the powers to terminate the services as per the rule and regulations. So using by them is unnecessary. And the last sentence is villagers elected him sarpanch. So he was elected sarpanch. By villagers is no more required over here. The reason being we know sarpanch is elected only with the votes of villagers. So using by villagers become again superfluous and unnecessary in this situation. So students, whenever you find such type of the sentences, make sure you drop by plus agent. Now moving to next. Yes, this is the most important part. Do it yourself. I hope by now the concept is clear to you all and you have to do these 3 questions at home. You do them, but how to do? First, you have to mention the category the sentences belong to. Like we made him captain. Which category it belongs to? We have studied 4 categories, 4 cases that we don't use by plus agent while making active into passive voice. The judge acquitted him as there was no eyewitness of his crime. So which category does this sentence belong? And the teacher gave him pass marks in his periodical test. Which category does this sentence also belong to? First mention their category and then write down their passive forms. Write your answers in the comment box. I'll see them and I'll answer you back. In case any fault is there, any error is there, I'll mention it along with. So that's all for now. I hope you got the concept crystal clear. We'll see you soon with another video very soon. Till then, bye-bye. Take care.